Warning. The content on this channel is not intended or suitable for minors below 13 years of age. If that is you, please click off and come back when you're older. By continuing beyond this point, you affirm that you are 13 years of age or older.
What's up? What is going on, Swearoos? And today we are taking a look at
Resident Evil 6.
Yep. Alright, so as we know, Resident Evil is a franchise that has meant a ton to me. A ton over the years. I played, I think, every installment except for... 8's not out yet. I try to remember if I played some of the variations out there. And the first one was just stunning, mind-blowing. It was by far the most striking thing on the original PlayStation. PlayStation 2 brought us Resident Evil 4, which after two sort of lackluster sequels, for me anyway, 4 was just this, again, mind-blowing, groundbreaking thing. And then we had 5, which was a definite drop-off, and then 6 following that, which is this one. And this, by far, is not only the longest game, but it is honestly probably the worst Resident Evil game for me. And so I compiled this. This is, hopefully you can see it, this is my notes. There's 88 sections. 88 sections to this. So there's a number of problems that I had with this for how to do this series. Ada has 17. To me, Ada is the most fun character to play. Or her campaign, I guess, actually is the most fun. There is... Jake has 21. And then Chris has 23. And Leon is 26. So the first campaign is Leon's, and that is by far the longest of those. There's 26 separate parts. So total there's 88 different parts to this. And I'm not going to do 88 videos. That would be fucking insane. But it is very lengthy trying to go through all this. Just a very, very long, drawn-out game. Now, I do like parts of it. Like, I like the parts of the 4 different ways of kind of looking at the different storyline. I don't like that you're fighting a boss for almost the whole thing, depending on which character you're picking. And that's actually why Ada's is so fun. It's because you kind of drop in and then drop out again. Jake and Sherry's is also kind of like that. So there is there's some cool parts to this. The weapon system is all completely different. And so this video, we're just going to be doing the Prelude. So let's actually get into this real quick and take a look at some of the extraneous crap that's also in here. So we can go to records. Records, it tells you how many were killed by each weapon and so on. There's stuff, I guess, that you get for different weapons. Extras. Oh, extras is the sub games. So like the mercenaries. In fact, let's look at... oh, actually, this is kind of cool. So we'll take a look at some of the other games here in a second. I'm not going to actually play any of them. But collections is pretty fun. So you go here, and depending on which achievement that you have, you can kind of look through here. So I've got some action figures for Leon. I've got one action figure for Chris. Jake has some shit here, and then Ada has some stuff here. Little notes that they talk to you about on the storylines. Cutscenes we have. So this actually will give you the chronological order. So if you want to, you can go play this chronologically. And I think this is actually a really, really cool way of doing this. I like that part. And where's the dog tags at? There's dog tags in here somewhere. I don't remember where those are. We'll see if we come across them. Okay, oh, here they are, dog tags. So the dog tags is pretty cool. You have a template, and then you can choose different colors, different shapes. depending on which campaign you finished. Different emblems, depending also again on what you've done. This, I believe, is all the achievements. There is different titles you can have on here, and there's a bazillion of those, so I didn't really spend any time doing this. But it is kind of cool. You can't upgrade the weapons. They pretty much, well, I guess in a way you can, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So, Agent Hunt is when you can join other people's games. I turned this off, actually, because otherwise you have people just jumping into your game, and depending on the creature, it is really, really a pain in the ass to navigate some of that, because you can't tell which one they are, and that can definitely make some levels really long. This one is the Mercenaries, and there's Mercenaries No Mercy. So those are honestly kind of sandboxy games that I thought were honestly stupid. So I didn't spend a lot of time with those. So we're going to go to campaign, and before we go to campaign, we're going to do it with chapter select on everything, I think. So we're going to go to skill settings. And so here's what you can have. You can only have one of these, I think, on at a time. So I've got infinite assault rifle, infinite shotgun, and then firearm level 3 to upgrade everything. But you could, let's just go to one of these. So you could take this and you could turn on melee higher. This is a worthwhile thing to do if you like to kung fu everything to death, which I kind of do. Defense is really important if you're playing a female character, because they are stupidly, ridiculously weak on this. Just like offensively weak. Lock on is for the scope. You can't upgrade the scope, but you can get this sort of attachment to it. There's a rock steady. Rock steady will do the recoil thing, critical hit, piercing. The Jabo Killer and Zombie Hunter are kind of useful in the early days. Eagle Eye is pretty cool if you're playing a sniper character. We have quick reload and so on and so forth. So item drop increase is kind of cool. I don't really need it anymore though. Team up, field medic. A lot of the stuff is pointless. This one you get different things if you get so many kills with, and I'm nowhere near any of this stuff, but so you get different upgrades depending on what this is. I don't know what those are. I don't know if I'm actually even close to anything at this point, but I probably am not going to be playing it again after I record this. So, infinite handgun, I've got more powerful weapons for everything, so I'm not going to bother with that. I probably will get the infinite magnum because it is really useful. The one thing though is you got to be a little careful because it'll still try to give you ammunition for these things if you have them. Whether or not you're using them, it'll still try to give you ammunition for crap that you're not even using. So that's kind of a pain. But anyway, that's the upgrade system. The firearm level 3, I think, it just increases the firearm power, which is kind of handy to have. So, alright, we're going to do this with chapter select. If I start a new game, it won't let me go to the Prelude. So this is just going to be the Prelude, and me talking a little bit about this, but again, this is just kind of a funky game. The quick time events are really clunky in here, and there's parts that are actually kind of miserable to play. This actually, in fact, is one of them. But we'll see if it takes away my weapons or not. I think it might for the Prelude, but I don't recall for sure. Okay, so nice little calm credit sequence, and here we are. Some of these cutscenes are skippable. I don't think this one is. And there's somebody in the helicopter, I guess, helping us. And there's our partner. Alright, we can look around. Oh, we got a dragger. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna look around and drag her over there. This is our new partner. This scene actually won't make much sense if you play through the whole game, by the way. So a little spoiler there for you.
Come on.
Okay,
It's not over yet.
so there's no real point in looking around for junk. We can't pick any of it up while we're doing here.
Hang in there, Helena.
Meet our new partner, Elena.
I'll only slow you down. Just go.
You're not getting off that easy. Come on.
This part I think is to teach you the buttons or something.
After all we've been through, it'd be a waste to give up now.
Try unlocking it first. Leon. I like how he pushes it. It's clearly barricaded. Oh. Good sound effects, so I like that. Alright, here we go. I guess we're still scared of the helicopter.
Let's try this way.
Let's do that.
We're almost through this.
I mean, it's a world of Resident Evil. Are you ever really through anything? He has stuff. We can't have it. We go this way? I can't remember. No, I guess so. It kind of forces you to go. Your left stick doesn't. That actually is one of the most annoying things about this, by the way.
Let's take a break.
Is that you can't redirect characters when they're by something that it wants you to look at. Like, you can't go explore and look around and stuff. You literally have to just go where it wants you to go.
There's gotta be a first aid kit in here somewhere.
The controls won't respond in that way. Alright, so we only have the pistol. Alright, there's an herb in the back of this.
Makes me sick seeing good soldiers die like this.
I don't know why he didn't just grab it, but whatever.
Leon, are you there?
Hunnigan,
Good to hear you're okay. Where's Helena?
She's
she's not
dying.
doing too good. She needs medical attention.
Do you have any herbs left?
A few, but I'm not sure they'll help.
Okay, listen. Just follow my instructions.
Alright, and then we put these in like a little tic tac thing, and like that thing there. Oh. See, it won't let me do the actual. I can't do the other inputs. It's making me just do that. Oh yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Here, have a tic tac.
Too many good agents have died here today.
Tic tac.
You're not gonna get it.
Tic tac. Have your pumpkin tic tac. I haven't actually tried to play this with the upgrade yet. It'll be interesting to see if I get better bullets here.
Damn it, out of ammo.
Yeah, you can break through with this. Why take your knife back, dude?
Can't let your guard down for a second.
Let's strip his body of all the weapons. Here, have a tic tac.
How do you feel?
Like a tic tac?
I think I'm gonna be okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Leon, what are you doing? You need to get out of
Eating
there.
tic tacs?
We're heading to the quad tower.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
There are BSA agents there with survivors. I can't abandon them.
Hey, good. We're finally raiding bodies.
Let me help. I'll direct you through the safest route.
Thanks, honey.
Great.
I've sent over the field guide to your
Okay.
PDA. You can always refer to that in a pinch.
Oh yeah. You can look at a map here. It'll tell you which way he wants you to go. And I think we're all out of stuff here. Sometimes it'll let you slam doors, but not always. Okay, so let's switch to a Magnum. Oh no, actually, let's switch to the assault rifle.
What the hell?
You don't want to know. Believe me. Join doors.
Hunnigan, can we make it to the tower this way?
Yes, just
That was the
keep
airplane,
moving in
by the
that
way.
direction.
You didn't guess that. Okay. Combat is way better on this. Hey, why aren't you reloading? Oh, you ass. Fine.
Coming out of the woods.
Look, didn't Chloe uppy. So I don't have the infinite stuff on this one. Oh, and now we are to the clunky running mechanics. Where you're running into the camera. Which is really definitely the best way of doing this. I'm so glad they did this. Probably some button spamming here coming up. Oh no, this way. Checkpoint. Hey, more spamming coming right up. You're never really out of the woods here. You can never really watch. Now we have to fly a funky helicopter. Oh yeah. Dude, I am trying.
This thing's gonna hold up much longer.
Yeah, there, right? I don't understand why she grabs this guy. Like, why? Oh yes, the train. Very exciting world over here in Resident Evil 6 in China. Yep. Never better.
Yeah.
Oh, back to my handgun. Okay, I don't want to use that though. Let's use the shotgun.
Something doesn't feel right.
And right you are.
Back for more.
Yep. And there we go. There is the Prelude. Done and done, and from there you can go on with the rest of the game. So it's a nice little intro for setting up how to use the controls and everything else. A little bit slow on gameplay, and you can't use any of your actual hacks. So that's kind of that part's a little bit of a drag, but other than that, it's a cool little way to set up the game, I guess. But it doesn't really make sense once you play through the game. So, but then a lot of things in this game don't necessarily always make sense. So, this game is very, very combat heavy as opposed to other Resident Evil. So, word of the wise. But there it is. There's the Prelude. There's me jabbering about this, and of course I will have more of my fucking commentary, as you would expect, in upcoming installments. So, the next one is going to be, I'm going to start with Leon's campaign. So it'll be Leon 1-1. I was thinking about doing an entire chapter rather than sections, but some of those chapters are 2 hours long, and so I could speed it up, but then I would have the task of trying to ADR everything, and it just seemed like a lot more work than I really wanted to do with this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do as many sections as I can per chapter. So some of the chapters are going to be my rollover into the next one. We'll have to just see, but that's kind of the way I'm going to approach it, and we'll just kind of see how it shakes out from there. But come back for the next one and I will show you what I mean. But for now, swears, peace out.